Hey there, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to your tarot card reading for December 2023. I'll be doing two readings. The first one will be a general reading for the month, and the second reading will focus more on love. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate, leave behind for others whatever does not. Okay, so first we see where your focus lies this month. You have the Four of Pentacles. Second, we take a look at what you've been holding on to, the Two of Cups. Third, we explore how that creates confusion, Queen of Pentacles. Fourth, we find out how to get clarity, the Wheel of Fortune. Fifth, we identify the best path forward. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Finally, we reveal where this is all leading you. You have the Hanged Man. And the influencing energy of this reading, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So this could be about negative patterns, ways that you tend to kind of deal with a certain situation if it comes up in your life, possibly seeing if you might choose the quick fix as opposed to the long-term potential that might require some work. So in terms of where your focus lies with the Four of Pentacles, it seems like it has to do with your sense of security, a sense of who you are, possibly when it comes to your connections with other people, possibly when it comes to your profession, since we have Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. So a sense of focusing on your sense of kind of identity, foundation, security when it comes to relationships. And that can be any type of relationship. Let's see if what you've been holding on to, this Two of Cups relationships, let's get some information about that. We have the embodiment of Pentacles, which is the equivalent to the King of Pentacles. So this could be holding on to a job that has gives the impression of financial security, or that potential of security. And how this creates confusion, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it may be that for some of you, there's a employment relationship or a relationship, mentor-mentee relationship, where there is a sense of, you being in a position to have more contribution or control over the finances, or have more like a pay increase, more financial security. Let's go ahead and clarify that. We have the Eight of Wands, and it's almost a sense of like you're trying to manage the resources, trying to connect with whatever is going on, and things are like happening, I guess, too quickly or too fast for you to get a good hang of things, or feeling like that opportunity is passing you by. So how you can get clarity, the Wheel of Fortune, something is changing. Luck is kind of turning your way. It might, not happen as quickly as you'd want or when you'd expect. The best kind of way to handle things in the meantime is to be in the center of this wheel, be grounded, your sense of center. So let's see what we can find out about this Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil again. So I would say it kind of depends on who this devil is. If this devil is someone who is luring you to a sense of like false beliefs or a false sense of security, if this is someone who isn't really giving you what you thought, it's kind of like being at a job where you kind of been promised that in time, after hard work, you're going to get there, and it just never seems to be the case. And anytime you might want to move on, somehow it's kind of like, oh, but there's this potential. And if this has to do with like relationships in general, like a romantic relationship, that's a possibility as well. Maybe it's kind of, instead of a pay raise, the Pentacles is kind of like what is on the surface level, like what is kind of the superficial aspects of it, and really you need to kind of go deeper than what's on the surface. But how you can get clarity here, with this Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, it's kind of like, how do you deal with change or instability? Or how is it that you tend to, I guess, make decisions about what you need, or when to cut the cord on things. So it seems like some deep reflection, because this is where it's all leading you with the Hanged Man. It's needing to really deal with the things that are like moving too quickly, or things that you're not really getting a grasp on, and take some time to actually assess what's going on. And the best path forward with the Seven of Pentacles is about assessments, and kind of recognizing what is it that you were hoping to get out of something when this started, whether it is a car that you have leased, or an apartment that you're renting, or a relationship that you're in, or a job that you took. Like, was it something that just being in the process of learning and investing in it was something that you enjoyed doing, and whatever comes out of it is just icing on the cake? Or is it something where there were certain expectations that you had, whether they were promised to you, whether you incorrectly believed that something would be a certain result, or if it was like something that was superficial and there's not really, your heart's really not in it. So the best path forward is kind of to assess is, what did you want? Is it what you want? Is it worth investing more? And you have this Strength card here. So definitely a sense of self-acceptance, recognizing where you tend to back off when it comes to kind of like what you want, like what you're willing to accept, versus what you're want to fight for. Kind of, that's the feeling I get for that. So here with this Hanged Man, for some of you, this is leading to you kind of either needing to take some time not to make a decision, not to take action. For others, it could be, some time where you are I don't want to say not working, but reflecting on if you want to keep doing what you're doing. Let's clarify that. You have the Action of Wands, which is equivalent to the Knight of Wands. And these are like opposite kind of energies. There's this patience, the Hangman with patience and perspective, and the Action of Wands of just going after what you want, just like, I want it now. It's happening when, now, like, it's like the thrill of the chase. So in the bottom of the clarifying deck, you have the Two of Swords. So Devil, Two of Swords. It does kind of indicate the energy here has to do with making a decision, whether that decision, like, do you tend to fall back on needing something right now, doing something for like superficial reasons or immediate short-term benefits versus long-term results that are, more in line with what you want out of life. So here we have change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. I guess this is that change going on here. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So here, definitely some kind of new direction, different from what you maybe tend to do or have done in this situation in the past. So Pisces, let's get into your love reading. This is going to be a rather short reading without any clarifications. So we're going to start off by taking a look at how how you see someone. Tower. So there is someone that you see is either built themselves up artificially, superficially, and it's a matter of time for that person to kind of realize that those ideas aren't realistic or aren't going to survive. Or you could see someone as having created a situation where it's affecting your sense of security and stability. So let's see how they see you. The Six of Pentacles. They see you as someone who is generous and willing to accept not anything, but willing to kind of, I want to say, like, accept things on credit. Like, you are willing to accept not a lot for the concept of getting something later or more at some other time. So let's see how they feel about you. We have the Ten of Swords, so they feel that things are kind of over and done with, hitting rock bottom. And let's see what they see as happening between the two of you. We have the Five of Pentacles. So this has to do with love. If some of you are, like, I want to say, living with someone that you're in a relationship with, this is possibly indicating that you guys are going to, if you haven't already broken up, possibly break up and need to save money, get different accommodations, living situations. For others of you, this is there is a particular issue that you might be having a problem with. Maybe the issue is money, and that problem is there's just nothing else to discuss about it. They feel like it's been talked into the ground, and that kind of frustration and acceptance of this is done. It has to do with, it's kind of projecting on how they feel about you, and that if it is a fight about money, then you guys, are going to be needing to focus on saving your money. If it's just a, in general fight, then it seems like there's going to be a period of the two of you focusing on, the negatives of it, like how you were injured from this fight. So let's see what the challenge is here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So the challenge is, again, that sense of security. What is it that you need to feel secure, whether it's financial? You have the Four of Pentacles here with your focus. This kind of just goes back to how you take care of yourself versus how you take care of others in relationships. So the challenge ultimately comes back to what's similar is going on here. This might not be the same situation. This could be work. Down here is love. This could be love as well. But the challenge here is pretty much that focus of what is it that you want and need to take care of yourself, to get you in a place where you feel like you are manifesting what you want for your material world and feeling good about that and connecting with others and sharing that. And here, the potential outcome is the Ten of Cups. So there is potential for there to be a sense of sharing your emotional ups and downs in this relationship here, whatever this is. You start out with the Tower, so it seems like this may be in the process of breaking down, or the cracks are showing in this potential of a relationship that you thought was pretty secure. And in terms of this Ten of Swords, this feeling about you, it may have to do with how even you are seeing them in the first place. But there is potential, depending on how you more focus on your needs, to really tap into this Ten of Cups. And Ten of Cups isn't about happy ever after. It's just about the different emotions that you have and share with the people that you care about and supporting each other through it. But almost in order to share those emotions honestly, you need to know what it is that you're needing, and focusing on the injuries for some time, or the lack for some time, might highlight what you need, but that's different than just always focusing on what's wrong, always focusing on what you're not getting. So tapping into how you can solve these problems and how you can solve the problems of need. If you need more money, is it that you are budgeting the money that you already have? Or is it that you are looking for a raise, or actively working towards that, or looking for a job? And then in terms of what is it that you are demanding for yourself, your self-worth, your value, and what are you accepting that is below what you need. But the idea is that you're doing it for someone else and on behalf of someone else, and that should at least buy you some kind of at least moral equity, I guess. So the potential outcome is 10 of Cups. Let's see what holds power over this outcome. We have here the Sun. So this is a sense of almost like ego and like your identity. How is it that you want to be seen? How is it that you feel energized? How is it that like you grow? What makes you like shine and grow? And so that may kind of like unlock all these other things about what it is that you need in the material world to kind of make you feel healthy, strong, grounded, and then also with this Queen of Pentacles over here, I feel like these two are related. It's almost as if with these two Devil cards here, how you deal with one thing is very reflective of how you deal with another. So your relationship with significant others, if you're not even in a relationship right now, like how you deal with romantic relationships, and how you deal with like work situations, it's almost as if they tend to parallel each other. But there is an opportunity for you to kind of shapeshift and really reconsider the things that you want and kind of going in a different direction for you. So Pisces, I hope that this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.